Alright, hey everybody. I want to do another video for you on the movement screens and why movement screens are included on the onboarding process to my Inspired Together fitness programs and my other online training programs that are available. Gotten some questions. People want to know, what is a movement screen? There's a big technical answer for this, but I'm going to really simplify it for everybody who's watching this video. A movement screen is a way to rate and rank your imbalances, weaknesses, and what that could be is imbalances and weaknesses in your mobility, your stability, and your strength. So why are these movement screens in my program? The plain and simple answer is I can determine what your weaknesses are in your mobility, stability, and strength, and then try to improve those weaknesses by designing certain elements in your training program that will help fix those weaknesses that you have. So let me give you an example of how this can work for somebody who has low back pain. I've had a lot of clients throughout the 20-some years in my fitness career come to me and they have low back pain. For a myriad of reasons. It could be orthopedic issues, where there's some degenerative disc issues, maybe spinal stenosis, or they sit a lot, which is a very big common problem. When I look at somebody with low back pain, I'll go through that assessment procedure with the movement screens to figure out exactly what is contributing to their low back pain issues. And sometimes that could be weak glutes, weak hamstrings, weak lower back. Here's the big one, weak core. When you sit a lot for your occupation, you're in that posture for an extended period of time throughout the day. What that in turn causes is weaknesses in the posterior chain, which is your back, lower back, glutes, hamstrings. I could take a look at those movement assessments, get a rating on what parts of your body are weaker, and then work on strength training exercises and core exercises and flexibility exercises and actually stability exercises to help improve those weaknesses. So what ends up happening is, through time, if you are diligent with your exercise program and diligent with your stretching, that can actually improve your weaknesses. So you could potentially be looking at having less back pain, less mobility issues, and less stiffness in your joints. So how do you receive the movement assessment exercises? Now remember, what the movement assessment does is to assess those weaknesses. So I need to put you through a battery of tests to do that. So how do you do that on an online basis, on the remote coaching basis? What I do is I have my movement assessments. Each test is a video link that you will receive, and it goes through YouTube. You can take that video link. You can do it at home, you can do it at a gym, wherever you want, just as long as you have a cell phone or a camera or an iPad or something that will video your movement. You can set it up on the floor, you can set it up, prop it up somewhere against a table, or if you have a friend or a partner who can hold the camera for you, that's even better. So what you'll do is you'll review the videos, and a little bit further on in this video, I'll actually just show you a quick exercise that I will have you go through just so you get an idea as far as what that video is going to look like. You'll have that video, you record it, and then you'll get it back to me. I'll review all those tests. Then what that will then in turn is help me determine how to handle your online training programs, and I may add in some more core work. I may add in some more flexibility. And a lot of times I will suggest to a lot of individuals is to find a really good massage therapist who can do some deep tissue work on you to help with your flexibility. Some folks I have even recommended they may want to try to go the chiropractic route as well. And those assessments are just based on the individual. So not everybody's going to be needing deep tissue work. Not everybody's going to need chiropractic work, but some do. The important thing that I want to emphasize with the movement assessment videos that you will get is that each video, there is strict verbal guidelines that I will tell you how to do each exercise. And there's also the visual component that you can see how to do these tests. Now, the other thing I want to keep in mind though is that when you see these videos, I am not showing you how to do the exercise correctly. Because if you see how to do the exercise correctly, you're going to do it correctly. And that just basically negates your weaknesses. So I want you to keep that in mind if you're thinking, well, if you're showing me how to do this test correctly, then I have low back pain, but I know I'm going to do the test correctly because I'm watching you do it correctly. No, that's not the case.
The sheets that you see on the screen, that is the actual workbook PDF that you will receive for your movement assessment exercises. If you look on the right-hand side of the screen, there is a QR code. That code will lead you to the YouTube video that displays the exercise so you can watch how to perform the exercise. You can hear the verbal cueing that I'll give you on how to do the test. And you will also have a written text below the video. The text that you see below in this screen on how to perform this movement assessment, that is the same text that you will see in the YouTube videos. In the next slide of this video, you will see an actual YouTube video of one of the movement assessment screening tests that you will perform. Perform the rotary stability test. Position your shoulders and hips at 90 degrees. Lift both your left arm and left leg off the ground.
The movement assessment segment of my programs, that is a very crucial part to the onboarding process. Everybody has to go through that process. I just can't give people a program and say, here you go at it. Well, that's not a good idea because if you have these weaknesses, you're just perpetuating the weaknesses. We got to work on those weaknesses to make you stronger. So hopefully I was able to really clear up some questions that you have on the movement assessments, what they are, why you need to do them, and how they are part of the online programs. If you got any questions, feel free to comment in the comment box below. If you are watching this on Facebook or another social media platform, you can actually send me a direct message or an instant message and with any questions, and I'll be sure to get back to you. But keep in mind that this movement assessment is part of all the programs. It is a part of the month-to-month program, the Inspired Together Fitness program, and currently I am offering the program at a slightly reduced price for the first 10 founding members. That price is $185 per month. Down the road, in the very near future, that price will go up. So if you're curious about the program, you got questions, by all means, contact me on those social formats by a DM. That's the best way to get a hold of me, or a comment. If you send a DM, I'll get back to you right away. But if you got questions, by all means, feel free to ask. All right, so that will do it for this video, and I will see you on the next video.